Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am Mona and in today's video I'll show you how I created this look. This look is going to be super helpful for all the beginners out there who are starting their makeup, who wants to get products for their makeup kit and who are struggling to build a right base, especially if they have discolorations, dark spots and pigmentation on their skin. I have given you so many tips and tricks to how to build the right base, how to cover your dark spots, how to give a long lasting finish with the products that you have, and the products I have mentioned in the video are quite affordable and easily available. So this is going to be super helpful for all the beginners in makeup. So if you want to know what those tips and tricks are, then please keep on watching. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, then please take a moment to subscribe as well. Now without any further delay, let's get into today's video. I'm first going to start with moisturizing my face. For moisturizer today I'm using the Plum Hello Aloe Just Gel Aloe Vera Gel. Now you can use this to prime your face as well, but I'll be using another primer. Today I'm using this just as a moisturizer. For moisturizer, you can use any moisturizer of your choice. I personally love the aloe gel from Plum recently. It's super nice, super tacky and super moisturizing, and also keeps my oil at bay for a very long time. I'm also going to use a gel primer from Lakme. So I am going to work this on the usual areas, that is on the center of my cheeks, on my nose, a little bit on my forehead and on my chin. Building the base properly is the most important thing, so make sure you take some time to build it properly. Now I'm going to color correct my face using my Makeup Revolution cushion corrector in the shade orange. You are supposed to correct your face only if needed. I have so many dark spots going on my face. If you have been following me through my other channel as well, I do have another Tamil channel. So if you are following me there, you must have known that my skin is currently breaking out a lot. I was super dehydrated. Now it's getting better. I am like having a check on what I eat, so it's kind of doing okay, but then the spots, those pimples left were so stubborn. It will take some time to go, so I am just balancing out all the darkness from the spots with some color corrector. Okay, currently I don't have any active pimples on my face. Those are like tiny textures and dark spots. I am going to conceal this color corrector a tad bit more. I'm going to use a concealer from Maybelline. I hardly use this because I don't know, this is not meant for me. I had so many hopes for this product. This one is the Illuminator Corrector Dream Concealer in shade 60. This is not the shade that I expected and it's super creamy as well. I don't know, I personally did not like it, so I used this to conceal my correctors because however this is going to get hidden when I apply my foundation. So I am applying this on the areas where I applied orange concealer. I'm also working this on the top of my eyebrows and on the bottom. I'm quickly going to blend this out with a damp beauty sponge. This sponge is from Bonito Tools. It's an Instagram store. They sell super affordable, good quality beauty sponges and false eyelashes. I highly recommend their page. All product links and Instagram store links will be given in the description box. You can definitely check it out. I'm gently dabbing. I'm not dragging. I'm just gently dabbing and the sponge is damp. This color correction and concealing step that we have done now is completely optional. Use it only if you have pigmentations and dark spots. If your skin is already flawless, just move ahead with your foundation. For foundation today I'm using Fit Me foundation from Maybelline in the shade 338. This is one of my favorite foundations and this shade actually suits my skin quite good. So I am going to take a pump of this product and I'm going to work this on the areas where my skin does not have any product, that is the concealer and the corrector. I don't want to overload the product, that's why I am applying foundation wherever I don't have any product, and also making sure that I have very less product on the area where I have already concealed and corrected. I also do not like to apply product on my neck because my neck has some prominent lines and the product goes and settles in between those lines, so it's quite uncomfortable for me, so I don't like applying product on my neck. Now that we have a decent base on our face, I am going to slightly highlight my face. For highlighting shade, I'm using number 30 from Fit Me Concealer. I have chosen easily available and affordable products that anyone can buy and try. So here's what I have got for today's look. This is number 30. This is not too highlighting, but I like this shade on my skin tone. So I'm just going to quickly blend it out before this dries, but honestly the Fit Me one does not dry very fast. The concealer and the foundation just changes your whole face, especially if your skin is discolored like mine. I love the discolored version as well, but this even toned, beautiful, flawless looking face, it just is like lifting the mood up, giving me a whole new another level of confidence. I love makeup. I generally love makeup. That's it. I'm also going to slightly apply the concealer on the areas wherever needed. Just a little bit, only if needed. Just be very gentle. Don't harshly press the sponge, because if you do it in that way, then the sponge is going to eat up all the product and your face is not going to have any product on. So just be very gentle. I'm quickly going to set my face with some loose powder. Since I have super oily skin, I need a loose powder. If your skin is normal to dry, you can stick with a pressed powder. I'm just going to take my Maybelline powder, loose powder. This powder is super heavy and I want you guys to take the excess powder or just spread the powder evenly onto your sponge or your powder puff like this, by dabbing the excess on the back of your hand before you apply it on your face, because it is heavy and it just goes and sticks onto your skin, but it is of super high quality. I love this powder. This just keeps my base intact for the whole entire day, but you have to know how to use this product. Only then you will get the proper result. If not, then it's just going to look cakey and patchy. So I'm taking whatever is left on the back of my hand and I'm applying this on the rest of my face. This is just going to give a mild coverage, because I'm going to top another pressed powder on the top of this after some time. Now before moving on with my eyebrows, I'm going to I'll do it at the last. We'll go with the eyebrow. For eyebrows, I'm using the Maybelline eyebrow pencil in the shade grey. I'm first starting on the middle part of my eyebrow, darkening that area, and I'm also arching my eyebrows just like that. And then I'm going to move on to the inner part. I am super light-handed when I do the inner part, because I want to keep the inner part of my eyebrows as natural as possible. So I'm slightly scribbling on the top of my hair, not touching the skin. But here, when I apply on the middle and the end part, I'm putting pressure and applying the product directly on my skin. I'm not a big fan of eyebrow pencils, but I do have to use them and finish them, and that's the reason why I use them. Today our eye makeup is going to be pretty simple. It's just going to be like a smoked out liner look. I'm going to set my eyelids before doing it, because I don't want the product to settle on my eyelid lines. That just ruins. So I'm just applying the concealer, blending it quickly with the Damn Beauty sponge and setting it again quickly with a pressed powder. You can also use loose powder for this. First, I'm going to draw a wing liner. I'm using my Kiro Sketch liner in the shade Carbon Black. This one is my current favorite. This is super easy to use, gives a very nice pitch black effect and also lasts super long. I personally am loving this, so do give this a try. I'm first starting with my wing part, then I'm moving gradually towards the inner part of my eyes. Now I'm going to use this blue eyeliner from Sugar Cosmetics. This is in the shade Blue Moon. I am just going to scribble this on the wing part. Just on the wing part. I'm also taking this towards the lower lash line. That's it. I'm now quickly going to curl my lashes and apply mascara. For mascara, I'm using the one from e.l.f. Since this is a beginner friendly tutorial, I'm going to skip fixing false lashes. I'll be showing that in another tutorial. Now I'm going to set my face and finish my face and lips. I said I'll be using a compact powder, right? So I'm going to use this Maybelline Fit Me compact powder. I am going to take the product with the sponge, with the same sponge. And as you can see, my forehead is kind of oiling up. So this is the stage that I like to set my face with the compact powder. Again, this step is optional. Do it only if you have super extreme oily skin. I'm going to slightly bronze my face with the LA Girls pressed powder. I'm using a powder brush from TS Cosmetics. I got this from Nykaa. I'm going to use this shade on the sides of my face. And now I use this bronzer on the jawlines. This kind of matches my face with my neck. Definitely on my forehead. I'm not a great fan of contour, especially contouring my nose. I just like to give some color on the sides of my nose. So now I'm going to slightly apply some blush. So I'm using the Mauve Marble. Yeah, Mauve Marble from Sugar Cosmetics. I'm taking this soft mauvish pink color. Don't worry, you're not going to look like a clown, guys. Trust me, using blush is definitely going to change the look to a whole another level. Trust me. Now before we move on with powder highlighter, what I am going to do is I'm going to use a cream highlighter. Now it is definitely not advisable to use cream highlighter after you powder or set your face with powder. But my skin is super oily, right? So if I have to apply the cream product underneath my powder layers, then it is definitely not going to show up. So what I do is I take the cream highlighter. This one is from Maybelline. This is the strobing stick. This one is a nice one. I use my fingers to apply this because after applying powder or after setting my face, using a brush or any other tool to apply this cream highlighter would just is definitely going to make everything super disastrous. So I prefer using my fingers because I have the control when I apply it. I just apply it very gently. It actually settles well on a powdered face as well. My cream highlighter is done. Just to set the cream a little bit, I'm going to use this highlighter from Makeup Revolution, one of my favorite highlighters. This is the Radiant Light highlighter in shade Glow Lights. Glow, just glow. That's it. All you need is just one sponge and one brush to achieve this look. You don't need like so many tools and makeup brush kit, anything like that. Get the right tool for your style of makeup. For lips, I'm going to use a pink color. Of course, my outfit has some pinks in it. That's the only reason. I'm using the NYB liquid lipstick in collaboration with Shakti in the shade Moody Moonwalk. I definitely need some gloss. For gloss, I'm using the one from Colorbar in the shade Dazzle. So this is the look that I have got, and I really hope beginners out there have found this video useful. I really hope you guys like the video. If you like it, please give this video a thumbs up. Also, do check me out on my other channel. I will be linking the link in the description box below, or you can subscribe both my channels right here. So that's it for today's video. I will see you all in my next one, guys. Bye.